The 2014 NBA Draft is tomorrow night, and the Cleveland Cavaliers hold the #1 overall pick as of now. Hello everybody and welcome to the Cleveland Sports Report. I am your host, Nick Brolis. Thank you for joining me for this midweek edition of the Cleveland Sports Report. And of course, with the NBA Draft being so close, there are so many rumors, not just with the Cavs, but with multiple NBA teams. And you know who? LeBron James officially opted out of his contract with the Miami Heat as of 2 days ago and is officially a free agent. And I'm sure you could have seen by now that Twitter and Facebook, along with everything involving the internet, has gone nuts about where will LeBron go? Where will LeBron go? For the record, again, for probably the third or fourth straight show, I'm here to tell you, he's coming back to Cleveland. And guess what? If he doesn't, I don't care. That's my opinion on it. Because the Cavaliers have got a lot of important decisions to make. And guess what? One of them started yesterday with the hiring of new head coach David Blatt. I must say that I'm very optimistic and I'm very excited about this hiring because it's a hiring out of the box, so to speak. Not usual, not normal. And David Blatt had his press conference earlier today, and he said, despite numerous reports, I am not an offensive coach. I'm not a defensive coach. I am a basketball coach. And basically, from what I read, he wants to have fun with the players, but he also wants to help them learn his system and be able to really take this team to the next level. And I'm glad. I really am. I'm happy for this Cavs organization because they're finally showing me that they've grown a backbone over the past 4 years. And I don't mean just by going after a new head coach, but there are sources that are close to the Cavaliers that are saying that this team, that their new plan is to move in a direction of keeping in mind, or not so much keeping in mind, but just the fact of forgetting about LeBron, which is what you've got to do. Whether any of us like it or not, whether you're a fan of LeBron or whether you're not, you've got to move on. You can't worry about, oh, where's LeBron going to go? Is he going to stay with Miami? Is he going to go back to Cleveland? Can't worry about that. The Cavs have to make a decision in this NBA draft like he's not coming back. Unless this is the only stipulation, if they have very close resources to LeBron that say, hey, if you draft this guy, LeBron is coming back. Not might, not probably, LeBron is coming back. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's my opinion. So, we're going to see where this goes, but now on to the draft. There's so many rumors going around, and I personally don't think that they're going to trade the pick. But here's what I've read as of about maybe 15 minutes ago before I came on air with you guys. This is what it is. It's broken down by team and the most important teams and what they have had to offer and whatnot and how things may be able to get done. And this is courtesy of Cleveland.com. And Sam Amico, my buddy, who writes for Fox Sports Ohio, also has a spot in this. He does an excellent job of covering the NBA for FoxSportsOhio.com. So if you want to get really educated and find out some insider information on not just the Cavs but the NBA, check out Sam Amico on Twitter and check him out on FoxSportsOhio.com. But here is what is being said to have been evolved in terms of the trade so far. The Philadelphia 76ers, obviously the hottest team upon speculation. They are reportedly offering their third pick plus for Thaddeus Young. This will allow the Cavs to still grab Embiid with the third pick while adding Young, an athletic forward who averaged 17 points a game last year and 6 rebounds. Then you move on to the Jazz. They can't offer as much, especially if they refuse to give up their first round future pick, but they can offer the number 5 pick this year in Derek Favors. I'm not interested in that. Then you have the Magic. They have the best package to offer, the number 4 and 12. If they're willing to give up both and also throw in swingman Aaron Afalo, according to ESPN Chad Ford, it might be too much for the Cavaliers to pass up considering how much help they need across the roster. That's not a bad package. And a buddy of mine, Sean, who I keep in touch with off air, brought that trade up to me earlier in the day. And I didn't mind that because I've always liked Aaron Afalo. He can score, and you get 2 picks in the first round. I'm not 2 picks in the top 15. Not a bad offer. Not a bad offer. But is it worth it? You got to ask yourself, is it worth it? And of course, the Timberwolves are being brought into this because of the whole LeBron thing. The two teams are talking, but the problem is that the trade is unlikely because Love has better deals with the Golden State Warriors, meaning Golden State has more to offer than what Cleveland would. So, your guess is as good as mine in terms of what's going to happen between now and tomorrow night at 7 o'clock the draft starts, and I'm assuming that's 30 minutes of pregame, if you will. And so I'm thinking the Cavs are going to take Andrew Wiggins at this point because I've heard so much about the fact that Jabari Parker would rather go to the Bucks, but again, you don't know. You really don't know. So, with that being said, tomorrow night is going to be very interesting to say the least. Now moving on to the we just got done talking about the Cavs, to the Indians. They started a road trip last night out in Arizona. They got one more game with the Arizona Diamondbacks, and then they go to 3 games with the Seattle Mariners, followed up by 3 games with the Dodgers before coming home and opening up a homestand between the Royals, the Yankees, and the White Sox to start your 4th of July weekend celebration. And the Indians are 6 games back, but they've absolutely positively got to take at least one of the games with Arizona, meaning they have to take game 2 tonight. And I'd love to see them at least take 2 out of the 3 against Seattle and hope they can at least win 1 against the Dodgers for as good as they've been playing. So, that's getting you caught up halfway through the week. Again, I'm really, really anxious to see what the Cavs do with this number 1 overall pick because it's really, honestly, this is as far up in the air as what the Browns were going to do with their pick in the first round in the NFL draft just a couple months ago. So, my name is Nick Brolis. My Twitter handle, if you want to follow me, is at the bottom of your screen, at mbrolis. My email address is nickbrolis8404@yahoo.com. Again, I thank you very much for watching, and see you at the end of the week, and have a wonderful week.